Okay, so here's the next step for solving the Rubik's Cube, and that's going to be to solve the white corners. Okay, so we have these corner pieces here. Here we have 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we want to place those corner pieces on the white side around the white centerpiece, and we want all of the colors along these edges to match up. And here's the method for doing that. We look at the top layer, so always keeping yellow on top and white on the bottom. All right, we orient the cube like that, with yellow on the top and white on the bottom. We look for a white edge piece, a white corner piece on this top layer here. And we specifically would like to find a corner piece, a white corner piece, where the white sticker is coming out sideways rather than on top pointing upward toward the yellow side. We want it pointing out sideways to the right or to the left. So as I rotate the cube looking for those types of pieces, I find one here and I find another one here. We have 2 of those. Now on this cube we have one down here and another one here. Those are on the bottom. We're going to ignore those 2 for now. In the process of placing these other 2 pieces, we are likely to bump those pieces up from the bottom, up from the white layer, up here to the top layer. So don't get worried, don't get bent out of shape about corner pieces that are not where they're supposed to be or that are oriented incorrectly for now, because in the process pardon me, in the process of placing those that are up where we've described just now they ought to be, in the process of placing those, we'll often bump these up to where they need to be, and we don't even have to think about them. So let's pick one of these 2 that are correct here. We'll just pick this one. We'll pick the red, blue, white one. And this is what you're going to do. Orient the corner piece so that the white sticker is to the right. Okay? Orient it so that it's to the right. And then, holding the top layer like this, rotate the cube until the color, whatever color is adjacent to the white, see here's the white, whatever color that is matches up with its center. In this case it's red. This is the green, red, white corner, and red happens to be the color that's adjacent to white like this. It's the one that's not pointing upward. And so we rotate the cube until red matches red. Now we're going to do what I call the corner move. The corner move is this, and you can do it either right-handed or left-handed. It'll depend on the orientation of this corner piece. In this case, because when these 2 match and the red side is facing us, the white is on the right-hand side, we're going to use our right hand to do this move. And the move is this. Holding the cube like this with our finger on the white piece, we rotate the right hand face upward away from ourselves this way 90 degrees. We use our trigger finger to pull the white layer pardon me, back toward ourselves like that, and that causes the 2 pieces to match up. It causes the edge piece to match up with the corner piece, and then we come back down. So that move is up and away, trigger finger, and back down. Okay, so now we're going to place the second corner piece. So I turn the cube looking for the next corner piece. I only have one more here on the top layer. So unfortunately, placing that first one did not bump either of these lower ones up to the top. So we'll just go ahead and do the next one and see what happens. Now in this case, the green, see here, it's a white sticker on this side, orange on top, and green on this side. Green already matches green here, so I don't have to rotate the cube. Let's say that it had been here with green matching blue. Then I would have rotated the cube, the lower 2 layers, until green matched green. In this case here, the white sticker is on the right-hand side, and so I'm going to do the corner move with my right hand. The corner move is turning the right layer away, using the trigger finger to pull the upper layer back, and then turning the right layer back. So let's do that now. Here's the corner move. Right layer away, trigger finger pulls the layer back, right hand side down. And now I have placed the green, orange, white corner in its location. Now, excuse me, have I moved any of the other pieces to the top? And in this case I have. This piece must have been down here where the green, orange, white was. And in placing the green, orange, white, now I've bumped that piece up to the top. But this brings us to one of our special situations where, in this case, the sticker is not on the side, it's pointing straight upward. What do I do about this? Okay, let's solve this problem. This is a red-blue piece. Okay, here it is, red and blue with white on top. I'm going to place the red-blue piece between red and blue over the spot where I know it needs to go. So here's red, and here's blue, and here's white. So I know that this corner needs to go in this spot, the red, blue, white corner. So I'm going to move it so that it's directly over the top of the spot where it needs to go. Red, blue, white. Here's red, blue, white. So I know that this piece needs to end up here. Okay? In this case, red is opposite blue, and blue is opposite red here, because white is pointing upward. So I'm going to do, in order to insert this piece down here, I'm going to do exactly the same move. I'm going to do the corner move, but I'm going to add something to it. Instead of moving this away and moving my trigger finger once, I'm going to move the right side layer up like this, and I'm going to move the trigger finger twice. Okay, so here we go. Corner move. Right hand side goes up. 1, 2, and then back down. And now what's happened is this. That corner piece that was here is now here, and it's oriented correctly with the white sticker now pointing out to the right hand side. So I use my left trigger finger to push the piece over, matching blue with blue, and now I do the corner move one more time, and I have inserted it. Okay? So let me show you how that works. Here's the piece again, same orientation. I know that this piece needs to go here. It's the blue, red, white, and here's the blue, red, white corner. So I know that this piece needs to go here. Okay? In this case it's red matching blue and blue matching red this way because white is pointing upward. And I'm going to do the move for you again from beginning to end so that you can see how it goes. But it's the corner move with the right hand with 2 pulls of the trigger, then 1 trigger finger here to put it back over where it belongs. Here we go. Here's the whole move. And there it is. Okay? Okay, so just watch that over and over a few times and see if you can figure it out. Now, the last piece has been, in the course of doing all the things we did, that piece has been bumped up to this side. And this is different from all the ones we've done so far in this video, because when let's reset this. Let's imagine that it had not ended up over here. Let's say that it had ended up on the green side. There's no way for me to make the white sticker come out to the right hand side when that particular block is nearest us. It's oriented differently from all the other ones in this video so far, and that is that the sticker here comes out on the left hand side. When this block is nearest toward us, the sticker comes out on the left hand side. See, there it is. And blue is facing us here, and the sticker's on the left hand side. So I'm going to rotate the cube until blue matches blue here, and then look, see how the white sticker is on the left hand side? I'm going to do the corner move now with the left hand. I have been doing it with the right hand so far, but because of this corner is oriented differently, now I'm going to do it with the left hand. So I hold the left layer just like I did previously with the right hand. I'm going to turn the left layer away from myself. I'm going to use my left hand trigger finger to rotate the upper layer that moves that piece into place, and then I go down. So it's the same move, I just use my left hand instead of my right hand. And there I've placed that corner. Okay, so now I have the entire lower or white face done, and all of these edges match up. See how all of those edges match up? They all match their centerpiece. You know, the greens all match the green centerpiece, and the reds all match with the red centerpiece, and the blues all match with the blue centerpiece. Now, there's one other possible situation that you could come across, and that is, let's say that you've solved all of the cube, or all of that layer. You've placed all the corners in their places, and you come across a situation where a corner is on the white layer down here like this, but it's not oriented correctly. It's rotated. The white, instead of being on the bottom, is sticking out to one of the sides. In this case, that white is sticking out on the left hand. We could have a situation where it's sticking out on the right hand. So we'll do both. So here's one that's where the sticker's coming out to the right. Here's one where the sticker's coming out to the left. And we look at that, and we have no more corners on our yellow layer, so there's no hope that we'll bump those out and be able to replace them. They're just stuck. They're stuck on the bottom, and they're oriented incorrectly. What can we do about that? Okay? With the white sticker here coming out to the left, we're going to do the move where we place the corner. See, we just did the corner move. It's the same corner move we always do. Only now, instead of placing a corner piece, it bumped the corner piece out. But now it's on the top layer, and the white sticker is sticking out sideways. So all we have to do now is match up the centers like this, match up the center to the color associated with that corner, and do the corner move one more time, and it will insert it in place. Okay, we're going to do the same thing with this one. Here's that corner, and I'm going to do the corner move, and instead of inserting the corner where I wanted it, in this case it bumped it out. It was here and it bumped it out. Now all I have to do is match up the color to the centerpiece like this. Because it's now sticking out to the right hand side, I do the corner move one more time, and I have inserted it correctly. Okay? Those are all the possible scenarios that can occur. Much of the time, you only ever have to find pieces on the yellow layer and insert them. And it'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4, and you'll insert them. Sometimes you'll get a scenario where there's a white sticker pointing straight upward, and you have to do 2 pulls of the trigger to insert it. Sometimes you'll have a white corner piece stuck on the bottom with the white sticker pointing out either to the right or the left. And in that case, you do the corner move to get it out, and then replace it and do the corner move again to insert it. So the most important thing to understand from this video is the corner move, which is turning a layer up, trigger finger, and down. Okay? Up, trigger finger, down. That's the corner move. And by applying the corner move in different ways, very minor variations depending on the circumstance, you can solve the entire white layer. You can insert those 4 corners, and then you'll have your entire white layer done.